Okay, so my collection is drawing to a close. There is one thing I want to mention before I get to my deck, though, is I had two decks that were extraordinary. I had a Infinite Meddling Mage deck, which I don't know what happened to it. I think somebody stole it. They pulled it out of my backpack, or I lost it, and it was like a $200 deck, and I can't show you guys because I don't have it anymore. And I also had a mono black control deck from Type 1. It had 4 foil cranial extractions. It had Kokoshows. It had sinkholes. It had really good hypnotic specters. It had dark rituals. It had a lot of really good stuff. Engineered plagues, stuff like that. I can't name every single card, but I just want to let you guys know that I would have had 8 decks to show you guys, but 2 of them were stolen, or one of them maybe I lost. I don't know what happened, but I pretty much lost like about $200 for each deck, I think. Something like that. But anyway, on to my last deck. Black box. Nothing extraordinary. What is this? This is the last deck I built before I pretty much stopped playing Magic. This is another Dragon Lady, although she's only half naked. See that? Half naked Dragon Lady. More new sleeves. Oh, okay. This was legal in Type 2, I think maybe last year, or whenever Time Ravnica cycled out. This was legal. I guess it's extended now, and I think all these cards in here are still legal. I can actually go to an extended tournament and play with this deck. This is my green-black Recursion, extended Recursion, I think it is, which is basically bring the dead back to life, if anybody doesn't know. Okay, so we got Overgrown Tomb, green-black dual land, Godless Shrine, white dual land, Yosei the Morning Star, 6 casting, white dragon, flying spirit, legendary creature. Yosei. When Yosei the Morning Star is put into a graveyard from play, target player skips his or her next untap step. Tap up to 5 target permanents that player controls. Basically, this gets killed, I tap your shit, and you can't untap. If you play another one of these, because the legendary rule applies, you can tap 10 things, and they can't untap it. They can't untap until 2 turns later. Temple Garden, another dual land, green-white, Putrefy, 3 casting instant, multicolor, green-black, destroy target artifact or creature, can't be regenerated, fairly simple. Recollect, like I mentioned before, Eternal Witnesses like this, 3 casting sorcery, return a target card from your graveyard to your hand. Wood Elves, elf creature, elf scout, 3 casting. When Wood Elves comes into play, search your library for a forest card and put that card into play, then shuffle your library. Mirror in the Morning Well, tap, add 1 colorless mana to your mana pool, or pay 3 colorless sacrifice creature, you gain life equal to its sacrifice creature's toughness. Mostly use this to sacrifice Kokosho and Yosei, and you'll see Kokosho in a bit. Temple, forests, Farseek, 2 casting sorcery, land search. Search your library for a plains, island, swamp, mountain card and put them into play tapped and shuffle your library. Oops, sorry, camera's there. Basically, this searches for dual lands. It should just be called dual land search. Mortify. Destroy target creature or enchantment. Not as good as Putrefy because Putrefy says can't be regenerated. 4 casting, Knight of Souls, Betrayal, black, legendary achievement, enchantment. All creatures get -1/-1. It's kind of like an engineered plague, except you don't name the creature type, and it affects the entire field, which it cancels out Glorious Anthem or anything that pumps up all creatures, giving them +1/+1 counters. Kind of like Pestilence. Pestilence as well. It's kind of like Pestilence. Unfortunately, it's legendary, so you can't have 4 of them on a field. Yosei, dual lands, more dual lands, dual lands. Kokosho. 6 casting, legendary creature. I'm pretty sure everybody knows this card by now. Dragon Spirit, flying. When Kokusho, the Evening Star, is put into graveyard from play, each player loses 5 life. You gain 5 life this way. Most people would use this and play 2 of them after they declare attackers, and if they don't block, they take 5 damage. Play another Kokusho, they both die because legendary rule applies, and then they lose 10 damage. You gain 10 life. Pretty much, it's a kill card. Faith Feathers, Forecasting, Enchant Aura, Enchant Permanent. When Faith Feathers comes into play, you gain 4 life. Enchanted permanents active abilities can't be played unless they're mon abilities. Enchanted permanent, if it's a creature, cannot attack or block. So basically, if it's a creature with any activated abilities, it can't use them. It can't attack or block. It just sits there and does nothing. Sensei's Divining Top, I think this card is restricted or banned. I can't remember, but one casting artifact, pay 1 colorless, look at the top 3 cards of your library, then put them back in any order. Tap, draw a card, then put Sensei's Divining Top on top of its owner's library. Basically, you can rig your deck. You can look at the top 3 cards. If you have card draw or card search that puts cards on top of your library and you have this, you can just pretty much rig your entire deck, pop the top, draw the cards you need, play the top again. Pretty self-explanatory. Mortifies, Kokushos. Wait, I know there's more cards in here. Yeah, I have 2. See, I think they're restricted. I'm not supposed to have 2, but I don't play professionally anymore, so. Yeah, I showed you guys. Wait, did I show you guys? Yeah, I did. Okay, Debtors now. 7 casting, 3 white or 3 black, plus 4 colorless. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a target creature card in graveyard into play under your control. This is where my combo comes in. I use the Mirror and Morning Well to sacrifice a Kokusho, or I play 2 Kokushos, make them lose life, and then during my upkeep, return Kokusho, sacrifice it with the land. I keep gaining life, they keep losing life. Or if I want, I could use Yosei, sacrifice the Yosei, tap their permanents, and keep them in infinite lockdown. Or I can just take their creatures. This card is awesome. The only problem is it's kind of expensive, so you need some mon acceleration. This card I've seen really broken in Type 1 because of Dark Rituals, Cabal Rituals, Culling of the Weak, any cards that can sacrifice creatures to gain mana. I think that there's got to be more in here. I think they're all stacked. I only have 2. So yeah, basically I had Death Clouds in here and Pox and all the other stuff, but I've changed it so that it become legal to play in. But that's my green-black Recursion, and those are all my decks that I currently have, and unfortunately I don't play tournaments anymore, and I can't play Type 2 anymore because I don't have the new cards. I will continue my collection. I still have a lot to show you guys, and I also have to show you how to play my decks. So, you know, if you're interested of rebuilding it or anything like that. I'm also going to be doing a review for the Magic the Gathering Xbox Live Arcade, God damn it, Xbox Live Arcade game soon, so look forward to that. And I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace out.